What's poppin'? In today's video, I want to talk about things that make me upset. Now, it takes a lot to make me upset. It actually takes quite a bit to make me mad. But there seems to be one thing in my life that if something happens recurringly, if it happens over and over and over again, and it's a problem, but I don't find a solution to it, it's a really big deal to me. It makes me really upset. And I'm going to try to explain this with a little graph. I don't know if you guys can see this. I'm kind of new to using a camera. But with most problems, the effort goes like this. It starts at the top of the graph, and you have to put in a lot of effort, and then as time goes on, you can put in less effort. Now it works the other way for the results. You don't get very many results, and then as time goes on, you get way more results. And I find this analogy to apply in all kinds of aspects in life. Whether you're going to the gym, you're going to put in a lot of effort the first 3 months, but the results won't happen for a whole year. You'll do the same with trying to lose weight. You'll do the same with investing. You'll do the same with starting a business. You put in all that upfront energy, but you don't get the results until a year or 2 or even 10 years down the road. Even the same for going to college. You put in all that effort, you don't start making any money even until after your student loans are paid for. But there are some situations in which you can immediately solve the problem, and that is why I bought 72 socks. These socks right here I actually picked up off Amazon. It was around, I think, like $15 for 12 pairs, which is 24 socks, and I just bought 3 of these. There's only 2 right now because I've only opened 1. Anyways, I would wake up in the morning and I would try to find some socks after I took a shower to put on, but there wouldn't be any socks. And to be quite frank, that would kind of upset me. And then it happened again. And then it happened for a week. And then I was halfway through the month and I was still struggling to find socks, even though I was doing my laundry and searching all over my room for these socks. At first, I started to get upset. I started to blame my family members for taking my socks. I would literally be grumpy for the next 30 minutes because I couldn't find any socks and I'd have to wear 2 mismatched socks. Or, even worse, I'd have to wear dirty socks. And then one morning, I realized the solution was pretty simple. I just had to buy more socks. And so I did. And I think your life gets a lot easier when you stop blaming people and you stop getting upset and you just find a solution. Sometimes the solution is ongoing, like going to the gym to improve your health. But other times, there's an immediate solution that you just have to find. Another example of this is I recently bought something called a BedJet. Give me one second. It's basically this thing right here. It's called a BedJet. I think this is version 2. Anyways, what it does is it's basically an air conditioner for under your sheets. Wait a second. That's better. I don't know if you guys have ever dealt with this, but sometimes when I pull my covers up, when it's summer, it gets really warm under there. My room gets really warm. I've got 2 computers in my room. It kind of heats up a little bit, and it's hard to go to sleep. Well, if you know anything about health, sleep is even more important than diet and exercise. You can do the best exercises at the gym, you can have the best diet out there, but if your sleep hygiene is bad, none of that will be worth it. So, I take my sleep very seriously. And for the past couple nights, I was frustrated because I would pull my covers up. For me, I can't go to sleep unless there's a cover on me. There's gotta be like some type of weight. But I was getting very frustrated because I couldn't go to sleep because it was so hot in my room. So what I did was I bought this air conditioner, and it's actually really cool. It just goes up underneath your covers. This thing, you just point up underneath your covers and it blows cold air. There's actually a setting for heat too, so in the winter I could do warm air. There does seem to be an unintended consequence. Usually when you have a little gas and it's under the sheets, you can lift up a side and it'll go out the side. Well, with this thing, it just kind of blows it in your face. Anyways, my point with this video is that sometimes there are problems in your life that take a lot of effort to improve. Maybe you have a toxic relationship you're trying to get rid of. Or maybe you have a financial goal that you're trying to work towards. But other times, the solution is actually pretty simple. Just like buying those socks or buying this BedJet thing. And even to prove that you don't need to spend money to solve simple solutions, I've got a Keurig back there. And instead of walking into the kitchen every morning to make my coffee, I have it set up so it automatically brews my coffee every morning. And I smell that coffee and I wake up a little bit happier. You combine that with the BedJet, never having to worry about finding a pair of socks, a pair of clean, fresh socks, and that is the recipe for a pretty good morning. I hope you guys enjoy this short little video. The purpose of them is for me to get better at being on camera and editing a little bit. So if you guys enjoyed this video, click the heart below, and I hope to see you in the next one.